Hey CrossFit Westco, Davey here. Wednesday, mobility. Today, we're going to use a lacrosse ball to start out. We're going to work on our pec minor, anterior delt with some internal rotation bias. So we're going to stick our hand behind the back on the side that we're working for. We're going to stick that lacrosse ball right in this area. I'm going to do it on the ground. So, hand behind the back, ball goes on the pec. Then we're going to just roll around in there, around the top of the pec. You can go down to the middle, even work your way onto the deltoid. We're going to spend about 2 minutes on each pec. See if we can loosen some of that up. See if that help improve our overhead position today, because I know we got handstand push-ups. So let's see if we can get a better overhead position by loosening some of that stuff up. Next, to help with goblet squats, we really need a loose thoracic spine, because we want to keep our chest upright when we're holding that kettlebell in front. So we're going to use the peanut, and we're going to put that right in between our scapulas, right below them, right along that thoracic spine, which if you don't know is the middle spine, below the neck and above the lumbar spine. So it's in this middle area of your back. So we're going to take that peanut, set it on the ground, going to lay on it, and then I'm using a medicine ball, but you could use a kettlebell. It'd probably work better at the gym. Straighten out those arms, lift those hips up, and then drop the hips down. Try to keep the abs tight and the rib cage down. Floss back and forth in between that. Then move to a new position on the spine. So just work up and down the thoracic spine to try to give yourself some more mobility for those goblet squats. Last one today, hip. It's just a banded take on the pigeon. So if you don't know, the pigeon's out in front, then back here. So what we're going to do is add a little band tension to that. Got my trusty band here. Putting it right in the upper hip. Getting some tension on the band, then we're dropping into that pigeon. What the band's doing is pulling that hip in the back of your socket, just in case you have some impingement in the front of your hip that doesn't allow you to get down. This will help. So spend some time here, maybe like a minute, chest over your calf, a minute with your chest over your knee, and then a minute with your chest over your foot, just to find each end range in that capsule of your hip. Try to work it all out. Thanks a lot, CrossFit Westco. Also, I wanted to talk about these mobility videos. It's been about 3 weeks now, so these aren't necessarily the end all. You don't necessarily have to do each movement that I say. Now that you've got some knowledge of mobility built up, if there's something else in your body that you think needs work on, feel free to work on that. And maybe leave one of these out if you know something that you needs more attention. Feel free to do that. Look back on the videos, do some of the other movements. The most important thing is that we're doing mobility every day. And for me, I don't know exactly what's wrong with you. So if there's something else that you need to address, do that. Then you can hit these. But the most important thing is that we're doing mobility every single day. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye-bye.